He's
Ladies
there,
and
sorry.
gentlemen, hello and welcome to this decider of Group 3 of the Team Survivor League. The winner of this goes through and faces off against Ace. I'll quickly show you, at least if I can remember, which scene that was. Was it this one? No. Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Yeah, there we go. So here you can see the playoffs, or the playoff system at the moment. They have... Oh, great, the match has started. Well, you know what? We'll go into the match and we'll deal with this, but just that you know, it's an important match. The shoutcasters this evening are Prime and Nova. The map is UT4 Uptown. Obviously, that's the boobs choice. I have no idea what the choice is of TB, but without further ado, let's go in. Myself, SevenofNine, I'm your GTV cameraman, and I just noticed that I didn't take the camera, so I'll have to go back before you see the password. And there we go. Okay, though. Well, this is obviously a last-minute shoutcast if you didn't notice. But yeah, your GTV cameraman is me, and your casters are Prime and Nova, and that should be good. Hello, guys.
Yeah, good evening, mate. So obviously this has already started, so I'm going to quickly jump into this one. As I'm sure everybody watching this knows, yeah, Uptown is Boob's map. I mean, if it's TBs, that's a little bit strange, but no, Boob's definitely the Uptown veterans here. And in the first round, we can see they've already taken advantage. Duffy, Subs, and Amish picking up kills on TB, while Positron and Sense get them in return. And Boobs knowing where they're camping and moving in on the first round. And as suspected, the first round goes to Boobs.
Yep, certainly well played by Boobs there.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Turbo Bears are going to have a very, very hard time here. Seems first map's been played on their server, so obviously they've got ping advantage, but Boobs definitely have map knowledge advantage.
Yeah.
And as we can see, Dan picked up the first kill there, and Boobs moving in from like about 3 different angles to pick up 2 kills there up on Skylight.
I'd like to also quickly mention to the people watching on stream, the quality of the stream, at least the bitrate has been turned up a lot, and I would really appreciate your feedback on the Twitch chat, if it's any good, if it's worth it, or if you would like it back to the old, because yeah, this is actually more of a test for the knockout competition, which is this Sunday.
Alright. And we see Amaranth and Russ being left here against 3 members of Boobs. Dan picking up the first of those kills. Amaranth should be able to
left with low health.
Yeah.
Picking up Amish there.
Yeah, Amish
Sort
picking up
of
their kill.
Expected when you're camping. However, if if they haven't practiced on the map, they're sort of unsure of the tactics, then that's the only thing you can really do to save yourself.
Yeah, of course, of course. To be honest, from this get-go, everybody knows that Turbo Bears are going to struggle here a little. Obviously, I'm not putting them out of it, but...
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see an improvement on their own map. Maybe
Yeah,
they'll
of course.
choose something wild.
Yeah, I'm not too
Like
sure.
Snottus.
Chances are it's going to be possibly Tunga.
Yeah.
Turbo Bears, previously known, obviously, Red Army, are well known for playing Tunga. And Subs being left alone here against 2 members of Turbo Bears. Or 3
Could be
members
the
even, my
first
bad.
round for Turbo Bears if Subs doesn't manage to survive. However, he's got near full health.
Indeed. He's working his way up garage here. Turbo Bears, no doubt, searching for him. We'll be trying to take this round. And Positron sees him there. Subs gets the first hit. And Subs well aware of at least where 2 players from Turbo Bears are.
Make some swift movements to get away. Some hits
Great
on
hits there on
things there.
Sense. Yeah, picked up a triple Kevlar on him. But does take some damage himself in return.
I can see he's probably going to try and take him out one by one, doing as much damage as he can.
Yeah, of course, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually makes quite a lot of movement during this clutch. I mean, Uptown's one of them maps where the best bet tends to be to sort of like trying to catch opponents off guard rather than allowing them to come to you.
Yeah, movement's certainly an advantage if you're good at it. And since actually get the first round.
Yeah, since getting medic there,
2v.
and yeah, he picked up a medic and just moved in and managed to catch subs off guard.
Yeah. Chronos here on top of Garage. Oh, he sends.
Of course, Amaranth taking a lot of damage there, whether it's from a nade or being shot, I'm not too sure, but definitely put low there. And once again, put low and Boost moving in here.
Oh,
but Amaranth picked up a double kill.
The nice nade there.
Yeah, indeed, but Amaranth managed to pick up a double kill in return, so well worth it on his part.
Yep, it's now 2 players left for Boobs.
Indeed, and we could see Turbo Bears picking up their second round here. But Boob's going to do everything they can to stop that.
I know that Dan and Subs are a very good pair to work with. So, I'm sure we'll see something good here.
Yeah, indeed. 2 very, very good players.
It's down to a 2v2 already.
Kronos
Could Positron and Kronos be too close though?
Not so sure, I agree that sticking together is a good idea here. And Positron, from experience I have with him, is a very, very good sniper, but Dan just besting him there. Couldn't get the shot, missed 2 shots, and Dan picking up the kill.
Yeah.
We see Kronos here left alone.
You can tell he's going to try and hide, but still giving him the options to look around.
Yeah, should have been able to hear the Boobs guys move then. Definitely making a lot of noise as they did so.
Ooh,
Subs moving around to Kronos' position. Great hits from Subs. Boobs picking up the 3rd round of the match. 4 rounds being played in 7 minutes. Uptown's generally quite slow anyway. And under some circumstances this could be considered fast. So
yeah.
We'll have to see if the game continues to play out in this style. And Spicky there picking up a double kill. Kronos getting 1 kill in return. A triple kill from Spicky. He's on a roll this round.
Ammo's left alone. Running out of ammo.
And this is 4th kill. Spicky picking up 4 kills in 1 round.
He went for that then. Very
exactly.
well.
Spicky showing his worth there.
Going in for the top of hotel there.
Dropping a nade on that corner and moving in.
Nice nade with the slide down to garage level 2.
It looks like Turbo Bears decided to camp this round out, and it seems to have cost them. Subs picking up, I believe it was 3 kills then. Spicky flanking from the other side.
This could be a tactical timeout probably.
That's perfect. Finally some time to... well, I wanted to do betting, but obviously that's not interesting anymore. But actually let's have a look at the group stages, because that is still interesting. Oh, and they instantly ready it up, but okay, here we go. Just have a quick look. They are currently both at the same amount of points, but if you look at the for and against, Boobs are far ahead. So if Boobs win this, or if this ends in a draw, Boobs will continue on unless there is some exceptional score. Anyway, as I mentioned, the game has continued, so here we go.
Indeed, and Spicky and Duffy, so they've been a great pairing, picking up a triple kill at the start of the round, and then Boobs managing to just move in and clear them up. 6th round going to Boobs.
That was a very good flawless round there as well, having no Boobs taken out.
Indeed, and very early on in this round, Positron's picked up a single kill in the beginning, the second one there on Dan. Boobs at a 3-5 disadvantage here. Make that, oh wow, make that 3-3. Picking up 2 kills between them, and definitely bring themselves back into this round.
Russ with the high ground here on top of Garage. He's heard a nade, that'll certainly grab his attention.
Indeed, but Turbo Bears here seem to be so spread out. I mean, Boobs could easily rush onto one of these players and they just wouldn't be able to react in time.
Yeah, certainly. However, it is better though than them trying to clump to get too far together and then being taken out all at once.
Yeah, of course.
At least
And we
here they
saw-
have multiple angles and can, you know, relay sort of like the positions when they see someone.
Yeah, indeed. And we see Spicky picking up a kill there on Sense. And Kronos getting good hits on subs, but taking 3 Kevlars in return. Both players from Turbo
low.
Bears, yeah, very, very low. Both players from Turbo Bears here are very low, and they've been low for a very long time. They haven't had a chance to medic
meet
up.
up and heal, yeah. Whereas, as shown here, Subs and Amish managing to heal each other.
And
Subs
Spicky
being
getting
medic.
involved in that.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. I mean, overall that round, they must have healed between them a lot of damage there. I mean, Turbo Bears have got a lot of hits on them. I saw Amish being medded from very low health to full twice. Just shows the advantage of having a med kit on your team.
Yeah, and especially keeping those sorts of players close to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Russ and Kronos probably won't split up now. They'll probably try and hold that position. And then just fight him off as they come. Might
Yeah,
see
but-
something here.
Great hits there from Russ. Oh, he takes a double Kevlar in return. Amish trading equal damage there. Kronos
Oh,
dying because of a
got
block
stuck,
from his
I
own
think.
teammate. Turbo Bear's potentially throwing that round away there. I mean, that block cost them the round. Kronos taking a death which shouldn't have happened. And Boo picking up the 7-1 and Dan picking up an early kill here.
That was quite an unfortunate round.
And Boo's moving in from multiple angles to pick up their 8th round of the game.
9 minutes remaining on the clock now.
Indeed, and Turbo Bears just don't have a reply for this pressure that Boobs are putting on them.
Yeah, I think it'll just be left down to their own map to try and pick up a draw for the match.
Yeah, but of course, as Seven said, a draw's not good enough for them. They have to win here if they want to advance onto the playoffs. Boobs
They'll
have a
just
far
have to up the
greater.
game for this.
It's either they cut the deficit down on this map and potentially win like 25-0 on their map, but even then, I don't know what the current spread is, so even then that might not be enough.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We
Got
see Sense
Sens here.
Yeah, go on. You go ahead.
It's, another garage.
The gap is quite significant. Oh, sorry that the audio fell away. But yeah, the gap is quite significant. So they'll need to lose very little here and completely rape on their own map.
Right, okay. Do we have any confirmation as to what their map is yet? I mean, I'm probably going to put my money onto Hungo, but
The thing is, I can't check it because when I'll tab out of Urban Terror,
You
it's
lose
a
sound.
the
of
sound
course.
indeed.
I'll quickly check now.
okay, Nova. We see 2 players of Boobs being left against what looks like 3 of Turbo Bears. Dan spotting one of them and picking up a 50 hit on him, and Sense hitting him in the legs in return. But we see Tubbs here coming up behind, and I'm not so sure if Sense has realised this. Oh, he does. He picked up the kill.
Right, yeah. On the Urban Zone website for the match listing, their map is down as to Hunger.
Ah, so yeah,
So,
they possibly will be
yeah.
playing it.
1v1. Oh, nice leg hit by Kronos. Brought down to half health.
Oh, but very late reactions there from Kronos. Could have taken a lot of damage from Dan.
Yeah, he was just focusing on the wrong point. Dan might be able to get the flank here if he manages to silently move up the garage levels.
Yeah, of course, or he
Uh-huh.
might just potentially be wasting time. I mean, Turbo Bears could easily bring back that 8-round deficit if they play extremely aggressive every round, but it's a lot of work. And if Dan just runs this clock down, it's going to put even more pressure on them.
Yeah, I mean, Boobs are probably just going to drag it out now. For the remaining 6.5 minutes that we've got.
Yeah, of course. And we see Dan doing pretty much, and Kronos falling down the elevator shaft. Not so sure how that one happened, but...
It's quite unfortunate, it happens to all of us.
Well,
Oh
I'm not so
dear.
sure it happens to all of us, but some of us do have those unfortunate moments. And Dan's shooting at nothing now.
Yeah.
Once again, Turbo Bear's picking up the first 2 kills, but Amish and Doofus are returning with 2 of their own.
Dan was trying to jump through a window there.
It seems like every time Turbo Bears take, you know, a kill advantage, 2 kill advantage, they throw it away. And we see yet another timeout being called by Turbo Bears.
I'll be surprised if they can, you know, sort of increase their round count in the next 5.5 minutes. Even
Yeah,
with
exactly.
a tactical timeout.
I mean, it's possible to reduce the deficit by some, but picking up the win, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. And it looks like
Yeah.
they're actually going to be trading a player out here.
Okay. So, oh, he's just reconnecting. Because of course now Boobs are leading by at least 10 points, so it's going to be quite a gap to fill.
It's slightly strange how he disconnected with one name and reconnected without his tag, you know, in the space of a few seconds, but I'm sure he has reasoning behind that.
Yeah.
And Turbo Bears being left here at an 11-1 deficit, they've got all the work in the world to do, 10 rounds in the space of 5 minutes. Whether they're going to be able to do it or not, you know, it's yet to be seen. Russ taking
some
yeah.
hits there, early hits, but gets the med.
And Positron picking up a kill in return, and Sense also picking up a kill. TB once again having that advantage, picking up the kill and then throwing it away. I mean, Boobs have brought it back to a 3-on-3, which, as we've seen so far throughout this game, you know, they've taken full advantage of and taken them near enough every round. Dan getting some good hits there, but Kronos returns and picks up the kill. Ooh, Dufficer takes him out.
Doofy there. Oh, look at that swift jump.
Yeah, Dufficer with some great movement there. Whether or not he knows where Russ is, I'm not so. Oh, he does. Great shot.
That was very nice.
And showcasing a little bit of jumping there at the end.
Yeah, of course, with Boobs having this map like 24/7, they know all the tricks of the trade.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think anybody would bet money against, you know, somebody else having more knowledge on this map than Boobs.
Yeah.
And we see here Boobs pushing home that advantage. They've got Turbo Bears on the back foot here, and you know, they're just not giving up anything. You know, Turbo Bears are not getting the option to pick up a round at all. As of this moment, they haven't even come close to picking one up. And going down to, what's that, 13-1, you know, with 3 minutes remaining, times against them.
Yeah.
If I was in Turbo Bear's position here, with the only possible way of now, you know, advancing in the group being round difference, I would, you know, do my best to either reduce that deficit or stop myself from losing any more.
Yeah, perhaps they should have kept to the tactic of camping earlier on in the map to sort of lengthen out the time, reduce the amount of rounds that are given to Boobs there. And then it wouldn't have been such a great win for Boobs.
Yeah,
It would have had
exactly.
a smaller gap of round difference.
Yeah, indeed. And Positron being left alone here against Dufficer and Subs. 2 people you don't want to be trying to clutch against.
Yeah, especially after Doofy's sniping spree.
Exactly. It looks like Boobs are potentially just going to run the clock down here, which I, oh no, possibly not. Dufficer getting spotted by Positron. And a bad call on his end by the look of it. Positron being allowed to get 3 damage onto Subs, and as a result picking up the round there. Allowing Turbo Bears to pick up their 2nd round of the map, with 2 minutes remaining here.
Don't know how he heard him then.
Yeah, I've got no clue, but Turbo Bears there picking up the 1st kill. But it's a matter of them, you know, pushing that and punishing Boobs for allowing that person to die early on. Because as we've seen, you know, so far throughout this game, they haven't been able to. Although Russ does pick up a 2nd kill for them here. And Amaranth went to 3rd. Amaranth with the 4th. And Amish with it all left to do. Just can't do it. Kronos picking up the kill there.
It's the 3rd round for Turbo Bears, so you know, it could be that Boobs are just laying off them a bit and just playing a bit more relaxed. rather
Yeah,
than
exactly.
applying pressure.
Yeah, of course, and let's be honest, this right here is too little too late for b00bs. There's nothing they can do to win this map. So reducing that deficit or not allowing themselves to lose too many rounds is definitely the best bet. Especially now that they're being left, what is that, 5v4? Or
4v2 now.
4v2 now. 4v1.
No one.
But, you know, Russ has the potential to do this, full health. And Duffy said in his own comment there.
Blue team wins.
Ouch, didn't get any hits there, but nice try.
b00bs picking up some great, great couple of kills there.
Yeah, nice HE move made by Stigler. I think perhaps if b00bs used a few more nades, that might just help them a bit. However, I could be wrong. Depends on their throwing skills.
Yeah, indeed. And we see time completely out here. We got 1 round remaining, and b00bs of course going to be trying to win this one, and leaving Boobs with only a 9 round win here. But with Positron dropping to Dan, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be possible. And Russ going down to Duffy, sir. And Boobs here just pushing that advantage home, knowing exactly where Sense is, not giving him any room to breathe, moving in, and Boobs picking up the map there, 15-4, as expected by some people. I mean, obviously Boobs are Uptown veterans. And great team played by Boobs there, showing why, you know, they do play that map in Urban Zone.
Yeah, and it looks like, are we changing that service? I think we might be.
Just like to add a little bit more drama to this. Probably, well, a lot of you were watching the group draw at the beginning of the season. Oh, one moment. Since I'm also a GTV cameraman, I'll also have to focus on connecting. But I'll try to do 2 things at the same time. And Briz and Taker, in other words, ace players,
Yep.
they were really raging, or well, raging, I don't know, it's a big word, but they didn't like to play against Boob since they hate Uptown. And well, at the moment it looks pretty much dead set that they will be playing again on Uptown against Boobs, since, well, as you can see here in the group stages, the winner here faces off against Ace. These are the groups, by the way, the playoffs that have, or well, no, the news post hasn't been posted yet, but they are available now for you to see on the Urban Zone site. So you can already go there and see if you're playing CTF.
Yeah, of course. May I just add though that Ace don't actually have the likes of Briz and Taker playing for them, do they? Briz and Taker are currently playing for Italy this season.
Oh crap! Yeah, that's the thing. It's really confusing for me. Ace, in my opinion, is Briz, Taker, etc. But in Team Survivor this season, yeah, indeed. But still, I'm sure that none of the Ace players want to play against Boobs on Uptown.
Boobs, you know,
but yeah, good point, and thanks for pointing it out, because I will forget this often. Ace is such a staple Italian clan for me, but the French players of Ace are playing Team Survivor for Ace, and the Italian players of Ace are playing Team Survivor with Team Italy. It's confusing, but yeah, you'll have to get your head around it one of these days. In the meantime, it seems that Abby has been loaded. I don't know if that's a tactical choice at the last minute. To be honest, if I would have the chance to change something, I would go to Turnpike. Because yeah, the difference is quite big, and if you want to have any hope in hell of well, changing that for and against ratio, yeah, you need a lot of rounds.
Exactly, and you know, the only map that unless you do firing range and completely dominate it.
Yeah,
But,
or dressing room.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Nades only on dressing room.
Just a 5-man HK69 team, perfect.
I'm up for it.
It's worth a go, isn't it?
But yeah, indeed. Well, while we're waiting for them to ready up, I've got some more announcements. Let me just, where to add this? I'll just go over to an empty scene. This is something that Nova will be hosting on Friday, so that's already tomorrow. And in the meantime, by the way, there's a vote for Tohunga, so that means that Tohunga will be the map. It's the Urban Jumpers or URT Jumpers World Tour. This is the second edition, and it's called Don't Fail Alone. You can still sign up for it if I'm not mistaken. You will have to look somewhere on the website or on their
I can
website.
get you a link actually if you want.
Maybe Nova can post it in Twitch chat indeed. And yeah, it will be shoutcasted. It's the first jumping event that we will be shoutcasting, to be honest. And yeah, it will be shoutcasted on Friday from 9:30 until till the end, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd just like to announce that, and obviously also this Sunday there's the Urban Zone Knockout competition, also from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock. So a lot of different things coming your way, non-Nations Cup or Urban Zone League related, but fun nevertheless. So yeah, you're all invited to join us on Twitch. You can also still sign up, by the way, on the Facebook of Urban Zone. You'll be on the backup list because there are, I think, only 5 people on the backup list, and well, last time none of the people there showed up. So, are they hot? Yes, they are. So
Yes, they
let's
are.
move over and enjoy the rest of the stream and Shoutcast.
Yeah, of course. And the first thing I'd like to point out here is the Jedi. They've subbed Jedi Mind in, and Jedi Mind, obviously UK guy. I actually played with him last night, and he has, as of current, a lot of troubles with connection. I mean, you're going to see him lagging a lot throughout this game, and maybe it's just because Boobs already know they've done what's required, and they want to get Jedi Mind back into the game, give him some experience, because he, as of current, he's only been back for 3 days. So.
Yeah, well, it's British net for you, you know.
Yeah, of
Always
course.
letting you down.
Well, from my understanding, he's stealing it from his neighbours, but... Anyway, we see Turbo Bears picking up the first round here. Positron going huge and getting 3 kills for them. And with that round lasting only 40 seconds, I'm sure if Turbo Bears can continue at this rate, they may be in for a shot of doing what's needed. Although Boob's moving in here. 3 players of Turbo Bears do remain against the 2 of Boobs. And Duffy's are getting some good damage here down on the Turbo Bears players. But unfortunately it's not enough, and Turbo Bears picking up their second round.
Yeah, nice try by Doofy and Jedi there. Against 3 of Turbo Bears.
Yeah, indeed. The early kill going to Positron here, although Doofy does reply with a kill of his own on Positron. One thing to definitely watch out for in this match is Positron's SR8. Definitely an extremely strong Tohunga sniper. And we see Boobs there trying to move in and take advantage of the low health of Kronos, but being completely shut down by both Sense and Kronos.
Blue calling timeout straight away.
Yeah, timeout here by Boobs, their first of these 2 maps. Could be tactical, could be a switch out, maybe Amish or Spicky might be switching out, I'm not so sure. So we see 7 going on a little flyabout. And just quickly take a look at the leaderboards here. I mean, Spicky and Amish definitely being a bit of causing trouble for Boobs. Neither of them picking up a kill yet after these 3 rounds. Whether that's down to just being unlucky or maybe just can't get hits or something. But either way, it's definitely costing their team.
And Sen's having not died yet on the Turbo Bears team. with a 4-0 kill ratio.
Yeah, indeed, and Positron dying every round so far, but definitely picking up those important kills. I mean, 5 so far, and I believe he was getting the SR8 picks early on, so definitely a huge advantage to b00bs. And it looks like, as of current, it's just going to be a tactical timeout from Boobs, possibly trying to mix things up here. They don't want to be dropping too many rounds.
We've all got a bit of an annoying bind going on.
Yeah, of course. And there's definitely some history between Boobs and b00bs. They've had some trouble in the past. b00bs going in for a bit of a troll with some videos of Spicky on how to get an uptown, etc. So there is a bit of rivalry between these two teams. Definitely a lot at stake here. Not just the group, but also, you know, pride.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, like, team pride is actually very important in these sorts of competitions. You've got to make sure, you know, you act sensible and don't ruin the game for others. However, you know, you can still have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, of course. 100% agree with you. And we see what looks like a water tank camp here. And Boo's moving out, as you should do. They're catching 2 players of b00bs off guard, but they do lose a player of their own.
That's good positioning by b00bs, hiding behind corners, etc. Ooh, Positron taken out by Dan there, left with 90 HP. Russ being the only one here at blue flag going around back of hotel. He has a laser, he's got to be careful not to give away his position too much.
Yeah, of course, Russ with it all to do. Definitely going to be wanting to pick up this round here for b00bs. He did see 2 there. Definitely, that's slow reactions.
Bit of spamming going on with the LR.
There's some good hits.
Blue team wins.
Nice
And
try by
Boobs.
Russ there.
Yeah, of course, Boobs picking up their first round here. And that timeout seems to have benefited them.
Yeah, both Amish and Spicky getting their first kills for that.
Yeah, indeed, and Positron getting taken out here by nades, and a couple of other players of b00bs taking a lot of damage from nades. Oh, sorry, I was just coughing then. Throat kind of broke in the end. And we see Boobs moving in here with a player advantage, but Amaranth putting a lot of damage down in the middle.
Sen's being the only one now. Oh, he has lost that 0 death streak that he had. He's on 1 death at the moment. It could be a second. Playing against 4 of the Moves team here.
Yeah, indeed. Sent's going to have some difficulty here. Playing very, very well on Tuhunga, there's no doubt about that. But once again, he's left in a clutch situation. This time 4 instead of 3. And he gets a lot of damage down, picks up the kill on Amish.
Blue team wins.
But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Jedi moving in and picking up the kill here, and Boobs taking their second round of the game.
Yeah, certainly a nice lag rush there by Jedi. You can see how he's glitching about.
Yeah, definitely going to have some issues with lag throughout this game, he is. But, I mean, coming back into Urban Terror and playing a match like this, it's definitely going to be good for his spirit, you know, and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
And Sense picking up a double kill there, bringing b00bs back into this round, but dying. But Diffus being team killed by Dan, bringing it down to a 2v1. And Positron doesn't know they're in hotel. Well, at least now he does.
He's will have had that.
Yeah, he's going to be moving in with his D here. And gets the kill on Dan, left against Jedi Mind here. And
Quick
potentially
run
has
away
a
to change
huge...
position.
Yeah, indeed, he potentially has a huge advantage with his leg trouble.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
But Jedi picking up the kill pair. Positron not switching from his SR8, and it's cost him the round there. Boobs evening up the scores at 3-3.
We see Positron looking over a bridge to tank. However, Spicky might make the move and get hit, or not. However, he's seen it.
Some actual very good movement from Spicky there. But unfortunately can't get the hits he needs on Positron. And Positron getting some very, very good DE hits. And the second kill as well. But Dan moves in to take him out. And I don't think Amrath, was there one on his left or? No, okay, I'm blind. Unfortunately Dan couldn't pick up the final kill on Sense there. And I'm going to throw it out there and say that whilst Turbo Bears are currently winning this map, and in line for a draw, so to say, I'm going to say that Boobs have taken this. I just don't think Turbo Bears have what it needs to, or the rounds they need to, you know, put them in a position to get in the group.
Yeah. Sans, oh no, Sans and, no, just Sans, sorry. Been last here now. We've seen this quite a lot, but
yeah,
gets taken out from behind.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, Sense, whether that's down to his position he's playing or just playing very, very defensive, he's definitely been left alone a lot. Kronos with some very, very good hits on Amish there. Sense moving in. Is he gonna? Could be shot in the back by Amish here. Which he does, he didn't move in and pick up the kill.
He's now left alone against the English. Ooh, it's very low. And taken out by Russ, which left with 100% there.
Yeah, indeed, Amish being left with a lot to do there. Big weight on his shoulders. Some very good hits. Turbo Bears picking up the first, what was that, 2 kills? But they do lose a player in return. But Sense being a huge player for them here, and Russ as well. And knowing the Spicky's location, surely they're going to be able to push on him and take this round. But we shall see.
We noticed that the common place to go if you're alone is obviously Hotel Corner. See that a lot.
Yeah, of course. And Turbo Bears picking up their 6th round of the game here. Scores are currently 6-4 to Turbo Bears on their own map. And I'm sure Boobs aren't going to be too disappointed with this current, as it currently is.
Yeah, especially after previous map results, 15-4 to Boobs on Uptown. They're going to be happy that they've got that, you know, lead over
Yeah, indeed.
Turbo Bears. And obviously with Turbo Bears here now, they're probably quite worried that they're going to lose their opportunity to win the match.
Yeah, I mean, overall, from what Seven was saying, I'm going to assume Boobs are, you know, a lot of rounds ahead overall. And Turbo Bears are going to have to, as Seven said, it's going to have to be absolutely one-sided, you know. Turbo Bears can't afford to be dropping rounds, and they did do well with going 3-0 up. But,
yeah.
you know,
they've got 10 minutes left for the map, so we've yet to see, you know, there could be great improvement from Turbo Bears, or they could potentially fall down.
Yeah, I mean, Boobs did call that timeout, and since then they've sort of been bringing themselves back into this. And Turbo Bears moving in here. Dufficer and Dan getting a lot of good hits, picking up 2 kills and bringing it back to 3-on-3. Jedi picking up the kill in the middle, and Russ being left so low. They're being forced to medic in Hotel here, and if Boobs have the health and, you know, understanding of positions, logically they should move in. And they've heard them at water tank here, and Jedi getting a team kill. And unfortunately not doing enough to pick up the kill on Positron.
Turbo Bears gaining that 7th round there. It might be the start of slow move away from boobs.
Yeah, indeed, but I just don't think at this point in time with the 9 minutes remaining they cannot do enough. And Duffyson moving in there and catching 2 players off guard, picks up both of the kills, and taking very little damage himself.
Stopped by Amaran, however, but he's again left alone. Two
Indeed.
players rushing round and securing their 5th round.
Yeah, every time Turbo Bears seem to try and push away from Boobs here, they just get shut down and you know, Boobs are picking up the rounds after them, if you get me. The differential in this map is still 2, and it has been for the last, you know, 6 rounds or so.
Team wins.
Unfortunate for Jedi there, just shot a dying player.
Yeah, indeed, unfortunate. See a little bit of blocking in the spawn of Turbo Bears there. Sense not getting the hits he needs, but Russ being in position to medic him. And it looks like Turbo Bears are being locked down in hotel here, not being able to move out. I mean, Amish picking up the kill on Positron, who attempted to move out to Mechanic's side. And Amaran being left very, very low. Does pick up a kill of his own though. But here we go, Boots moving in. And Kronos being left alone
Team wins.
against 3 players of Boobs, and unfortunately not being able to do enough to even pick up 1 kill.
Yeah, I mean that was quite unfortunate for Sens there when he tried making the med, then went for Boobs player on the bridge, but taken out from the guy underneath. It's quite distracting having, you know, top and bottom to look at.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. It was unfortunate. Boobs being very, very well collaborated and a lot of teamwork going on there. Managing to move in and be extremely effective. And Spicky getting some good hits here. And once again, they seem to have locked them down in hotel. What do I say that? Sense has managed to move out. But he's very, very low. 1 hit's going to kill him here. I'm sure after that breathing, yep, Boobs know exactly where he is. Duffy's are picking up the kill. And
Nice try
Amrath
by
with some
Jedi.
good hits, but somebody
Please.
came
Oh.
flying across his screen.
Yeah, Doofy goes extreme with these jumps.
We see Boobs moving in here, pushing against Turbo Bears, who are camping both fence and table. And I'm sure the call's been made that one of Boobs' players is very, very low. And Sense does end up picking the kill up. And Jedi being left on probably about 15-16% here against 2 members of Turbo Bears who have medkits. Although Positron does miss that SRX shot. Slight opening for Jedi here.
Yeah, I guess it's fair to say lag versus skill.
Team wins.
Yeah, indeed, and obviously Positron there, moving in and picking up the kill. Jedi having a lag spike at an unfortunate time. Ooh, good hit there by Positron. Putting Amish down to 50. And from what I saw, Amish moved back for a medic and seemed to have got away with it, and also put Kronos very, very low. Boobs could move in and pick up the kill here, which they have done. I'm going to expect to see them carry on, or continue pushing through mechanics here. Although Spicky is being left alone. Boobs not moving in as a unit there.
Oh, and the timeout's being called by TV there.
Yeah, indeed. Amaranth, okay, timeout due to Amaranth 999ing there, and as he's the last one left, Boobs being able to pick up the kill.
Well, while it's a timeout, I'll just quickly say that for this Jumpers World Tour Don't Fail Alone event, tomorrow at 9:30, Seven forgot to mention that it's 4.2, so if you do wish to sign up, make sure that your 4.2 is working and capable of, you know, joining servers with auth. So if you do have any problems with that, then you'll probably have to get on it straight away to have it ready for tomorrow night. So apologies from Levant for not mentioning that in the post, but you heard it from me, 4.2. It's mentioned now, so if you've got any problems, get on it.
Yeah, of course, and I'm sure I'll be around to that event, definitely willing to jump in and, you know, have a good laugh.
Yep. Well, from what's in that post, it certainly looks like it's going to be an exciting event. You know, and I'm curious to see who will be the great winner of jumpers.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some very, very experienced people taking part in this, and you know, it's going to be difficult to beat some of them. You know, with the likes of Samchan, Spidey, and multiple others coming in from urban jumpers. But people should definitely come in and try.
Yep, it's worth signing up if you've not done it before. Anyway, we are back to the game here with Amaranth rejoining.
Duffy with some pre-shooting there, but just can't get the hits off he needs. But does know the position of 2 Turbo Bears players, as I'm sure he's called. Ooh, very, very good shot by Positron. But Amish, oh, Boom's pushing in here. Leaving a lot of players low, but getting... Oh, they did pick up 2 kills, but they also lost 2 players themselves. And Spicky being left there, unfortunately can't get any hits on Kronos and giving around their Turbo Bears. We're still holding this 2-round advantage.
Kronos needing Hotel Corner there, with Boobs not being in the vicinity, not taking any damage. 3v2 now.
Ooh, Kronos moving in here. I'm sure he's called out the position to the rest of his team, although they're not moving.
He didn't notice Doofy, did he? That just went back at fast.
Yeah, he shot Doofy. Oh, he didn't see him go back across.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
he carried on to red flag area, expecting him. But Doofy's managed to move across the other end of the map now.
Indeed. And I hear some nice music coming out from your background there, Nova.
But I'm pretty sure we'll have copyright issues when uploading to YouTube.
Yeah, I've got no idea what that is, but it sounded classical.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Nova. I'm just giving you a hard time.
It's my dad. He leaves his computer around with music playing and then goes downstairs, plays his organ, and then just forgets that he's left it on.
And we see Boobs here rushing. They're 3 rounds down, so that's possibly the reason why.
If this was Binary
Very,
Thief
very-
and Benzo, they would be making a joke about playing an organ.
I was thinking about it, but I wasn't quick enough to get one in my mind, so...
Some people are asking why I'm not using the dot crosshair for streaming. That's because people watching this at lower resolution will not be able to see the dot, which is pretty frustrating. And I think that this crosshair isn't too bad. So there's your
It's
answer.
your really, really huge one.
It's not huge. Come on, there are a lot bigger ones than this. But in the meantime, Boob's getting it back to 1, and it's already approaching the end here. So I hope that TB can at least win their own map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, they'll be very disappointed. Like I said, it's not only the draw at stake here, it is pride, so... Boob's going to be wanting to win this just as much as TB are.
Blue team wins.
And Boob's bring it back to 11-11. Trailing throughout this whole game, but due to a timeout and a possible tactic change, they've come back here.
Yeah. Well, of course, we know that TB had the timeout called for Amaranth. It could be that Boobs have managed to taken that to their advantage and sorted out some tactics to finish this off and win it.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Blue team wins.
And Boob's taking the lead there. First time in this game they've managed to do so.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes left, and we'll have to see TB win another 2 rounds if they want to win the map.
Yeah, indeed. And by this point, it's safe to say that Boobs have already run, or the position that they need to play against Ace in the next round, or the quarterfinals of the playoffs.
And here we've just seen Boobs going into a 2-round lead.
Yeah, indeed, just solidifying that position by taking more and more rounds. Turbo Bears need to pick up 3 rounds extremely quickly here if they want to win on their own map.
It's safe to say that TB are not giving up, but it's just that Boobs are really applying that pressure that they did on Uptown, you know, rushing
Yeah,
into them
indeed.
and things like that. So it's really hard for TB, and I'm guessing they'd probably be quite annoyed at the moment.
Yeah, of course. Positron shooting his own team. Not so sure whether that was a mistake or on purpose, but regardless, I believe Boobs can potentially move in and take full advantage of this. And they do so. 3 members of TB now down. Although Sense does redeem the team with a kill. But Boobs just completely swarming them, taking what, is that a 4-round lead now?
Yep.
Turbo Bears have just let this one go, let it slip from their grasp. Unfortunately couldn't hold on to this throughout the whole game. And this will be the last round. Boobs did move in very, very quickly there. Some very good hits from Russ, but Amish picking up the final kill and Boobs taking to Hunger, taking Turbo Bears map. 16 to 11. Great win there for Boobs, winning both maps and also solidifying that spot in playoffs against Ace.
Yep, that was certainly a good game. I mean, you know, both teams, Boobs with their rushing, you know, TB having their survivors, you know, on their own around and just having the initial lead onto Hunger there. But, you know, each team had its disadvantages, especially TB. A few of the players were spamming quite a lot. You could see the spread in the crosshair. And, you know, I think maybe they could, if I was going to offer advice for just the odd one of them, maybe they should practice, you know, not hoarding it and spamming it just constantly, and maybe just releasing it now and then. But certainly, you know, a nice try, both halves, and a very good game to watch and shoutcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, indeed.
Congratulations to Boobs. Commiserations to Ace. They'll now have to face off against Boobs.
I'm sure they're looking forward to
on
it.
Uptown. But yeah, congratulations to Boobs for first and foremost. I mean, fantastic job. Of course, they will have to play, I think, next week. I hope one of my fellow admins will be finishing that news post because it had to be posted today. That news post will contain a lot more stuff like the knockout, like obviously the event that Nova's going to shoutcast this Friday, the jump event. But yeah, keep an eye out for that news post because there's a lot of news coming your way. And yeah, that's at least unless Nova and Prime still have something to say.
Well, of course, not at all. Very, very good game, and obviously congratulations to Boobs there. And unfortunate from Turbo Bears there not to win the game, let alone win their own map. So
yeah, indeed. Well, I'd also really appreciate your feedback, obviously, about the quality of the stream. If there were any lags or whatnot, really appreciate it, either in PM or on YouTube or whatnot. But I hope that it's a little bit better, and obviously you can still donate on our PayPal so that we can buy some hardware to improve the quality, because that's the next step, to be honest. I think get our stuff together. But yeah, if you could help us, that would be appreciated. Don't forget to follow us here on Twitch, like us on Facebook, you know the deal. And well, we're going to end with our tradition. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
good night.